Is paint fixing to be, or are we fixing to start spraying some, you know what I mean? That's what we're gonna find out in this video. Welcome to this episode in the garage. So we need to figure out where is going to be the best place to put our paint line. So I don't think I want it anywhere up here because I know your cowl panel comes all the way up to here. So any paint line up here would be covered. But I don't think I want it up there. I think, this is what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna run a tape line all the way around where this lip comes around and tacks. And then cover this edge. And then run my tape back down around that, I believe. And just paint the face of this thing. Down here doesn't really matter, even though I'm going to paint down here. There'll be a line somewhere along this region that's going to follow that all the way around, and that will be my undercoating line. So really all I have to do is just fog the paint in down there. I would like to go ahead and paint the cowl pans and stuff like that, but I just don't see a good place to make a paint line up here. So I believe I'll paint this probably the same time that I paint the inside where the hinges to the door bolt, and the rocker, and inner doors and all that stuff. I think I'm going to paint all that at the same time. I think right now all I want to focus on is this flat section of the firewall and just make my paint line, like I said, all the way around that, and paint from this paint line down. I believe it's going to be the best way to go about doing it. And the reason that I need to paint this now is because it needs to be painted before I put it on the frame. And if y'all been watching the videos, the frame is basically done. Everything else can be done with the body sitting on it. Looks like our epoxy held up well over the winter. Of course, it is epoxy, that's what you would expect. So the only thing we're going to do is we're going to take some Scotch-Brite, we're going to rough this epoxy up and give us a good surface to adhere to, and blow it off, wipe it off, tape it up, and move on to the next step. Decision. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and paint this side of part of the kick panel, and I've got a pretty good line that I can tape off up here. So from here that way over to the line on the other side will be painted when I paint the exterior, but I believe I'm going to go ahead and paint this pan. Yep, just made that decision. I ran it through corporate. Oh, they were fine with it. So let's get to taping. All right, let's get our first look at our paint color. I think you guys are gonna like it. Paint color is, it is called Raspberry Red from a 2018 Nissan. And the paint code is I believe it is BC21110. I was trying to go for like a champagne rose, something like that. I think it's going to be pretty classy. I do. We're going to debut a new gun. We're going to try it out, see what we think about it. It's a outta LPH 400 with a 1.4 air cap and fluid tip. We'll see. I've never used a HVLP by a outta. We're going to give it a shot, see how it does. If it's anything like their airbrushes, it's going to be a dream to use. All right, guys, that's gonna about do it for this video. Get this mask off here. You can tell early on in the painting, it took me a second to get that gun lined out. Main reason I wanted to use it on the firewall is, you know, give me a chance to use the gun, give me a chance to figure it out, see what I thought about it. Once I got it straightened out, it seemed to do all right. I'll know more when I spray a flat panel so I can really see how it lays down. Probably use it on the roof. Seems like an all right gun. I'll flip you around here in a second and we'll take a good look at it. I like the color. I think it's really gonna look good out in the sun, but y'all let me know what you think. Get you up close. It ended up a little bit trashy, but I'm not really that worried about it. You can see little specks here and there. There's one right there. But if we have to, we'll hit it with a little 1000, buff it out. I really laid the last coats of clear on really thick because I saw that it was trashy. So I tried to bury as much of it as I could. Now this over here, if you'll notice on the third coat of clear, I didn't hit this over here again. Every bit of this is going to be hidden by the inner fenders. Of course, along with that, it'll be hidden by the outer fenders. I just wanted some color and some clear on it to seal it up. But from about here to something along these lines is what you're going to see. But I don't know, let me know what you think about the color. It's a little hard to tell in here, you know, with fluorescent lights, and I've got this LED here parked on it. But the sun is really going to tell the truth, and we'll get it out, maybe out in the sun tomorrow, take a better look at it. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about this color. If you think it'll look good on the rest of the car. The roof is going to be pretty much, let me walk out here real quick and I'll show you. This is my wife's Toyota. The roof is going to be about this color. It's like a sand gold, sort of. I may change it up a bit and see if I can get just a little bit more gold in it. We may get that paint code because I've got to do a little bit of work on her car anyway. So I might get that paint code, and then the gold that I used for the motorcycle, wherever it's at, yeah, I may just work me out a custom color, add a little bit of that gold in, and we'll do the roof on it. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. Really helps me out. Don't take you but just a second. Hit your notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I release new content. And here comes my pops on his motorcycle. So we're gonna head her off right here and sit and hang out with him, chew the cud for a minute. But hit that like button and leave your comments. I really appreciate the comments. Love talking with you guys. And till next time, y'all go do some work.
Hey, you have to do something about this.